Uh, so, what are your thoughts?
What are my thoughts?
Yeah.
What are my thoughts? I'm like baffled. It was a Awakening banner out of nowhere, and they did the weird thing of like a banner and then just throw a Mythic Hero on it. So the timing of Mila really irked me. Good thing I haven't pulled yet, but if this banner had better stuff, I would have been really upset.
I mean, this just means that if I have to, I can just do the 40 pull after Mila leaves and get... You can do 40 pull pretty easily with orbs between the start of this banner and the end.
Okay. I hope you're right. Yeah.
Not to mention the fact that this is a chain challenge chapter.
Also true.
So we'll have the extra 8 orbs from that.
Yeah,
so
but
to crew to 135. Boom.
I'm just not a fan of like getting jumped by a banner, you know? I felt like, okay, number one, my expectations going into this was a Fate channel. It wasn't a Fate channel. This was okay for me because I was like, okay, well, Anna's going to show up, and I've wanted more Anna alts for a long time. And then we get into the banner, and I'm just like, it's actually a Mythic Heroes banner, technically.
To an extent, yeah.
Yeah, and that's where I really soured on it, but alright, we'll talk about it. First of all, the heroes in this banner, who has you interested?
Anna?
Kind of all of them.
Really?
Anna and Mirabilis, but I would probably spark pull for Mirabilis.
Yeah.
I would spark for Mirabilis, yes. Here's the thing.
I actually like Sayri a bit.
Oh, I definitely like Sayri. It's just, I know I don't need Sayri nearly as much.
Yeah, Sayri seems interesting because she brought Kestrel Stance 3 to the game, and she's like Ocean.
Yeah, just Ocean, but more focus on speed instead.
Yep.
And a little less sustain off the base, but Close Call really does amend that ability to DC tank.
Yep, it's just a bit awkward. So it's between those two. I think it's between Sayri and Mirabilis that you have the most
the nice
value.
thing is if you focus on reds, then you might not have to spark pull for Mirabilis by the end.
Oh, right. Oh. Yep.
Another thing to note is with Anna, she is the first infantry lance to be added to the permanent pool since Shiro.
Oh yeah, you're right. After this, she'll be in the permanent pool. She's not a special hero. You're right.
Yeah, no special heroes here.
Yeah.
I was very surprised to see Apotheosis Anna.
Well, that said, though, chat, don't get the wrong idea. It's not gonna be super easy getting her after all.
Oh no, not even close.
Not even. She's still five-star locked. So.
But Anna also is going to be very heavily leaning on speed. I would not be surprised at all if she is comparable with Marita.
In terms of stat distribution, easily.
Yeah.
All I know right now is that, and I'm doing my calculations, she might have like 39 to 42 base attack. That's just what I could rough out.
Wait, you actually think she'll have high attack?
Yeah. She's doing 55 damage to a red mage.
Here's the thing, I'm not sure if it's because of attack form. And
that's why I'm curious, and I'm saying unless she has full attack speed form, which I doubt they would set up, she probably has like 39 attack, 36 at the lowest.
Okay. Well, I hope she breaks the mold, because a lot of the Annas in the past have just been, well, actually both Annas there haven't been that many Annas. They have just been high speed. Attack is mediocre.
At best.
Yeah. So I hope.
But this is supposed to be like one of the most terrifying Annas to ever Anna, so I would hope she's good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're right about that.
Super low. Their stats are going to be pretty solid, I'd say.
Yeah, she does have unusually low HP.
Not unusually. I think that we've had infantry not too long ago with 38, but it is low. Relatively.
Yeah.
The thing is, I do want her to actually have had something to utilize all the extra speed. I get it, canonically, that wouldn't make sense. But if she did, that's where she would have truly shined.
Yeah. I mean, at most it would have been close call or repel, which is like...
I know, but
you already have close call here.
Well, also, to have to put close call on her would be kind of harsh, but... It's not an easy sacrifice. All the close call heroes are good. Well, Sayri aside, we don't know what she is, but everyone else thus far, close call, repel are all good.
Just on the fact that she has good res and she's a DC tank, she might serve some value. especially switch to a recovery-based build.
Because Sayri, I mean, just from observing Iceberg, has about 34 res.
And I will just point this out now. My immediate predictions for Sayri, I'm still trying to kind of rough it out. She should have she obviously has 40 HP, but I'm thinking about 33 attack, 42 speed, 22 defense, and 35 res.
Seems right to me. I was expecting really high speed and okay attack.
Yeah, a little on the low side. She can't have high attack based on what I've seen here, but her res is pretty high.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
low.
Sayri is going to
low.
be, as far as her stat spread with defense and res, she's going to be kind of the reverse of what we've gotten lately. Just looking at Marita, Fallen Ike, Larcey.
Being res instead of defense.
Right.
Which definitely lends better to being a DC tank. I think that she'll be perfectly fine in that regard.
Yep. The biggest issue that's going to come with Sayri is that she needs healing.
Which you can just do with Soul, because Slaying... I mean, well, in time, but Soul if you do breath build. Breath
Yeah.
support.
If you give her breath, or if you just keep her near Lucina, which I'm starting to think is better on these sword units with close call than it is on Brave Ike, because everybody anticipates Brave Ike.
Okay. Well, anyways, this is for a month, so you have a lot of time. But
Oh, wow, that is... Never mind. Okay, yeah, no. It's almost impossible for you to... If you are specifically spark pulling for this, you should not fail, unless you were, really weak and can't save.
the only issue is this is also just
Huh?
it's just bad timing. Because
In what respect?
in the respect of CYL's in August, right now we just got Mila, and we're already getting another Mythic Hero.
I mean, Mila will be out by the time this is gone up, and then there'll be all the orbs from then to the end of the month.
But here's the thing: don't we also have another crazy banner? Sorry, another expected crazy legendary banner coming up?
Yeah, we have the legendary banner coming up, but for some people, legendaries aren't as important as mythics or CYL.
Yeah. Because in June, blue is stupidly stacked on the legendary banner there. For July, green has Edelgard and Thracer, and then August has Bramimond, and Mila is back again then.
Wait,
Which
she's coming back with Bramimond?
Yeah.
Yes. In August.
Wait.
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah,
I
that's
checked the
absolutely
calendar. I
In the
didn't.
announcements.
I would have noticed that. Really? Okay. That's crazy.
Yeah, so Colorless is outright jacked up, but it's also in CYL month, so we'll see how many people actually go for that.
Here's my theory that I've been going on for a while, and the Mirabilis being here kind of makes me believe it even more, which is we're definitely going to get the remaining 2 lords within the next couple months.
Lords?
What?
Oh, as
Yeah.
far as
Three
Claude
houses,
and
lords.
Dimitri?
Yeah, Claude and Dimitri.
I don't know why Mirabilis confirms that in any sense, but I
No,
wouldn't
that's
be surprised.
just me. That's just me personally, because I find
I
it
wouldn't
kind
be
of suspect that
surprised.
it's now. Like, why now of all times?
Why now have Mirabilis?
Yeah.
Because she got introduced in the story, and July is the next mythic from here.
Okay. To be honest, Legion. It's just. I mean, we saw Hell how long ago, and she's still not out.
Yeah.
I mean, Hell is also the main antagonist.
Same
Who
with
knows how long
Gustav.
it'll be until we get-
I'm just saying, like,
Right,
the
yeah.
timing on these things don't necessarily line up with what we expect.
Oh no, I definitely wasn't expecting Mirabilis, but given that this is the midpoint, at least there's some sort of way of saying it. Like, this is the second arc, so now we have a second mythic to associate with that.
Okay. Also, are we actually on the second arc? All I remember from the story thus far is everyone's.
Well, we're actually going into the realm of nightmares now. We've been in the realm of dreams so
Something that
far.
the trailer states at the very end of it, and it does show the cinematic too.
And there are 6 chapters left, at least.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be honest. This has been the worst book thus far. The least memorable for me. I've literally been falling asleep as the characters constantly tell me they're falling asleep.
Subjective. I think it's all right.
All
I
right.
know that it's probably going to pick up, of course, when you enter the realm of nightmares. It's not all dreamy stuff, but I like it. Not to mention the fact that there's a second cinematic for this book, which I think is really cool.
I guess. All right, guys, let's actually go to the heroes now, because that's worth discussing. Anna, let's begin with Anna, because to be honest, this is more of the memorable Anna of my childhood. A lot of people who came into this game with Anna, like, of Heroes, that's not the real Anna experience. The Anna in Heroes seems like she's stupid. I've never ever gotten that notion from Anna in any of the past games. Most of the time, she doesn't even interact with you. She's just selling stuff to you. But I've never ever thought like of her as a silly character. They did that to her in Heroes, so it's nice to see her in like a more original form.
Just kind of like that in Awakening, the one we get.
Yeah, I know.
But then again, Anna didn't have a character.
Prior, yeah. She was just there to sell you stuff. All right, but Apotheosis Spear.
Apotheosis Spear.
It's so... why can't I say it? Speed +3, you can move to a space adjacent to an ally within 2 spaces. It's essentially War Powder. At start of combat, if foes' HP is over 75%, grants attack speed +5 to unit during combat. It's a very simple spear. Speed +3, another 5 attack, 5 speed, as if your opponent's 75% or over HP.
Very cut and dry. Very, very effective.
It is effective. That teleport makes attack speed form a very good A skill to keep, given she now just moves very easily into your allies, and this essentially could extend her range up to 3, depending on placements. So this is quite helpful, and if you want to keep attack speed form, it now just makes perfect sense. Dual Rally is nice. You can fodder it off for extra points, or you could use it with attack speed boost.
I wonder how mad Anna fans are that this doesn't have her Awakening design despite being associated with Awakening.
This is technically one of her Awakening designs. There are 2 on Awakening.
Yeah, there are.
No.
Yep, there was Trickster Anna, which you get to recruit, and then Apotheosis Anna, which is the DLC super boss.
Terrifying. Outright terror. I'll be honest, I'm already getting PTSD from seeing this on it.
Yeah, just looking at all the skills here, that's a lot of attack and speed that's being capitalized on. And then
it's literally all attack speed.
Yeah, and considering her HP, I'm expecting her defenses to both be mid-low 30s.
Her res will probably be lower, but her defense will be on the higher side. The main thing I see is she's probably going to have, like... I'm just shooting darts at a board, probably, let's say 39 attack and 40 speed. I don't know.
If she has that much attack and that much speed, it's just such a shame they didn't give her close call or repel, because that adds such a tremendous cost.
I don't mind the Rally Ruse bot, but yeah, I mean, that would probably be her best skill.
There's also the fact that she comes with joint drive speed. So with her base kit alone, assuming that she is on her own, she's adding 9 speed to what she already has. Well, actually, no, 12 if you count the speed +3 part. That's as the first thing on Apotheosis Spear. So this Anna will be very fast, and will be unquestionably the best infantry lance unit to use close call and repel.
Easily, there's no dispute on that. And, of course, one thing that's really nice about units like this is that you can run a good Gale Force composition, have her swoop in on the Gale Forcer, or on a Dancer, what have you, get her off her attacks, she'll probably double. If she gets counterattacked, it's not going to do a whole lot of damage. Get your Gale Force charged off Flashing Blade or Heavy Blade, either will be fine, and just go from there.
Biggest potential issue with Anna here is that she may end up one-shotting a bit much.
Well, I need to see that first.
Not as much as Ephraim, true, but the potential for it is still there.
If you're going against a mage composition, I think that's highly likely at this point. But otherwise, I don't think she has the attack for one-shotting. No. Just because there's no effective.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright.
I think this is going to be insane. Well, relatively insane. And not to mention, unlike recent units, Lilith and Layla, not requiring an ally support, they can just move. So you can have this on your defense.
Yeah, this Anna basically has the mobility of a flyer just built into her weapon. Like, it's not something that's absolutely groundbreaking. It's not game-breakingly stupid powerful. But I'm okay with that.
I definitely see some potential, though.
Okay, I'll be straight up. I see the potential. I just really wish they gave us something to utilize the speed, because I feel like she's gonna. Because if it was close call repel, saves a lot of fodder. If it was special that uses speed, that would really make it like that notable point about her. It's still gonna be notable, but without anything there ahead of time, it feels like this is a lot of commitment, a lot of work. Now I know Anna fans will do that. It's just a bit rough.
I mean, like, when you already have close call on this banner with
Sayri.
Why I blanked. When you already have close call on this banner with Sayri, I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing that Anna doesn't also have it. We kind of torture. But yeah, that's one expensive fodder that will basically finish her, but at the same time, it's a very high cost margin, isn't it?
I'm sure people will make that sacrifice, but it just feels bad to get a new hero and you instantly kill them off, personally speaking.
I mean, yeah. But hey, at least Anna's not going to be the one dying.
Well,
what do? You give her... You're either using her for arena score fodder or for joint drive speed balls. If it was also close call, that would just be so much more encouragement for her to die.
I am already seeing a lot of potential for rally traps with this Anna as well, just because of that teleport skill built into Apotheosis Spear.
Easily.
Just put Anna into a corner, and a lot of people don't read skills for whatever reason. And then when she teleports out, surprising the hell out of everybody, well, congratulations.
I hope people do that with her, because that's the one thing about her spear that's very different. Speed +3, we've seen that, done that. Extra stats because of HP threshold, we've seen that, done that. Movement, though, is quite rare in comparison.
Inherent, like, no restriction movement.
No
That's
restriction
really
movement.
Powerful.
Right.
Yeah.
Can't underestimate movement, ever.
Yeah, this Anna just does not get slowed down by terrain. Like, she can't move onto a mountain or a water space, but she can get around those without any issue whatsoever.
Absolutely. I really, on both offense and defense, I think she has very... And if Anna fans are anything, there are probably going to be a lot of them out there. So... I'm very... I will watch her career with great interest, let's put it that way.
I am probably most interested in Anna out of everybody on this banner. Like, I like Anna as a character.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Also, final thing is I'm glad she introduced joint drive speed. It came a lot earlier than I thought, considering we just got joint drive attack. So
On another blue warping unit.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice.
Yeah, that is weird now that you point that out.
Yeah, just saying, this drive is basically probably the most cursed one that we could get so far.
The most cursed one?
Yeah.
Because of close call and repel.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you can do.
Oh yeah, you can go so far with close call repel on this.
I can almost guarantee you that Jaisal is going to be going for however many Annas he needs to kit out his entire Aether Raid's defense with joint drive speed.
Okay, that's an interesting point. Anyways, joint drive speed is really good. Very obvious reasons. So nice for her to bring that along. I feel kind of bad because people kill her off of that, but all right.
Attack speed bond 4 is going to be a fun ace letter. I just wanted to say that.
Oh yeah, that's also going to be a fun ace slot.
God, joint drive speed is also going to lead to people being able to use close call and repel balls.
If you use attack speed still 4, the teleportation kind of gets dims.
Bond 4.
Oh, bond. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. If you said bond,
which means killing Catra.
So that's 11 extra speed, and then also you can't get penalized to speed.
Right. All right. This is the thing I really wanted to talk about, though, because I've never seen this before.
This never happened before.
It's been 3 years of this game. We've never seen a scheduling issue like that.
I'm checking your voice actor right now to see if there's a reason for that. Sometimes...
I think it's the same voice actress as Idun.
I wouldn't be surprised. But, okay, her voice actor is Stacy Okada. Or Minayo Noji. Yeah, so it'd be Adun's voice actor from, right? I think it's Adun's voice actor, so there could just be, I don't know. With circumstances right now, I'm imagining a lot of scheduling conflicts can occur.
No. Here's the thing. Most people aren't like aware of this, but voice actors nowadays just record at home. Everyone has like industry standard microphones and whatnot. These lines are perfectly well done at home. Like they don't actually go to a studio to record these anymore, for the most part.
For the most part. Some people, of course, can have different circumstances.
I know, but when it's very few lines, they just do it over. They just do it over programs and whatnot. They don't actually do it in person anymore. So that's why I'm very surprised, like, as to why this happened. To be honest, Sayri shouldn't have more than like 3-4 minutes of voice clips, anyways. So I wonder what happened to lead to this.
I don't know. Especially again. Wait a minute. Seiko Yoshida's the Japanese one. Yeah, especially with the fact that it's not exactly as though Minae Noji is like what voice actor comes back specifically to reprise a role. She's already voiced both Cynthia and Idun. So, and Idun was 2 months ago, I think. So,
yeah, so that doesn't make sense to me. Also, it says English voice lines will be implemented in the game at a later date, indicating straight up it's not even recorded. Like, we're gonna get her without her English voice, and then it'll become patched in later on.
It could also be that she has a different English voice down the road for whatever reason.
Okay, well, I'm just saying I'm very interested in seeing this. This is not the norm. I can't even imagine why this happened. So I hope I get an official explanation. I mean, I'll be fine with that one, but it's very interesting. I've never seen this before. And guys, these banners aren't made like weeks ahead of time. They're made months ahead of time. So what really happened? Like, all this should have been planned.
Yes, months ahead of time, but now we're starting to approach virus territory as far as how many months. So, there's always the chance something could have happened.
All right. Well, if that's the case, can anyone just search for a voice actress? Because usually when someone does get COVID-19, they're pretty open about it. Like, there's no reason to hide it, right?
I don't even think she has media.
Okay. Well, I don't want to speculate too much. I'm just saying this is strange. I hope there's an answer to this, but this I've never seen before.
I don't think there she is. Let me see.
Though I will say I'm very much a fan of like Japanese voices with English text.
And as far as her social media is concerned, she's not made a tweet since February last year, so yeah. I don't know. There's not even a lot on her as far as like her roles or whatnot. It's literally just her discography.
Alright, in that case, let's just continue. Her kit is pretty simple. Amatsu, special trigger cooldown count -1, SR combat if unit's HP is over 50%. Unit can counter attack regardless of foe's range. In other words, it's a slaying weapon with a DC conditional based on HP, opponent's HP. She also has Iceberg, Kessler Stance 3, and Close Call 3.
Very concise, but all she
Amatsu
her HP, my bad.
Yep. Amatsu is basically Ocean's weapon as a sword.
It's the Vuj, or the Puji, as a sword. Which is pretty cool. Kind of surprising that we got Fallen Ike not too long ago with Chaos Ragnell, and now we go back to Fuji.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then again, that slaying really does a lot.
It does. I still maintain that it's the best of the common generic effects that you can give to units that don't have a personal weapon.
Easily. And for that matter, with the fact that you have Close Call here, it's not that hard to sustain that 50% threshold. If you have healing.
If you have healing, that's a big part.
Which is why my immediate thought here, she has her good res, like 34 to 35 res, but I'd probably get either Soul, if you have Infantry, Breath, or Gear Skoogle from Brave Lucina supporting her, or Noontime, so it's on one cooldown, every retaliation will heal. You really need to sustain that distant counter range, though.
Yeah.
But her defense looks low, so...
Yeah, considering that she's being listed to take 27 damage from that Bocav, which turns into 17 because Close Call is a fair and balanced skill.
Yeah, no, she has like 22 defense, so... The main thing I'm seeing here is Mage Ball countering to an extent. or just mage countering. Trying to soak all the mage attacks with close call, and then fire off fast specials.
The kit just feels underwhelming because it's literally just 2 skills.
I mean, let's be honest, the
sword,
C slot would have just been a slap on smoke at best.
Well, I would have taken that because it feels like it's missing something.
I would have, but at the same time, it's like, she's not the 4th unit of the banner or the 1st unit of the banner, so having 4 skills tends to happen there. And for that matter, that 5th skill isn't exactly... It would have been like Panic Smoke at the best, which I think would have been a cool thing, but I don't know, you can't really fodder that either, can ya?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Yeah, with Sayri, you can only get Kestrel Stance 3 and Close Call if you also sacrifice Legendary Ryoma.
I'm just saying it took 2 years to finally get another form of Kestrel Stance on the unit. Just wanted to say that.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, the fodder path for Kestrel, you have to take
It's extremely
Ryoma.
limited.
Yeah, it's also surprising that we don't have that many heroes.
I mean, let's be honest, only recently have we gotten into a situation where Kestrel Stance is good. It's been pretty bad until recently.
Another unit that I feel like could potentially use Kestrel
Joint
Stance
Drive
3
SPD
pretty
is in the
well
game.
is...
I'm going to pull enough Annas to
Yep,
tin her and
I
then kill
called
every
it.
single
I
one
just
of them.
called it.
Kappa, but actually no Kappa. Also, hello.
Hello. Yeah, Jason, I don't blame you. I mean, it's pretty obvious. It's such a good skill.
Yep. But another unit that I feel could use Kestrel Stance 3 reasonably well would be Faye. Base Faye. Give her distant defense.
Faye or Fa?
Faye, as in the archer. Give her distant defense 3 as her seal, Kestrel Stance 3, and then with her weapon, with enemy phase against any ranged opponents, she just gets a blanket +10 to everything.
It's kind of a gimmick, but distant defense...
a powerful one. And her refine for her personal weapon is also QR down to 50% instead of just 70.
Yeah. No, I think it'd definitely be a solid combination for anybody running her, but the main thing to note is that distant defense Kestrel Stance can be used in tandem to give Omni +6 in enemy phase against certain foes, which I think is pretty neat.
Yeah.
I think Sayri is going to be really solid. I mean, in the wake of Fallen Ike.
I forgot to do the last battle for Voting Gauntlet.
Oh, come on.
Good job. I think that there's a solid potential here for using Sayri as a sweeper. I don't know if I don't think she's as good as Fallen Ike, but I think she's gonna definitely be a good special spammer. You got anything to say?
No, not really. The more I think about it, it's just like, you mentioned Fallen Ike, and I'm just thinking to myself, Jesus Christ, I prefer Fallen Ike so much more.
I mean, the main thing is she'll retaliate with specials a little more quickly. Like Soul and Noontime, I can't do that. And
well, that's because he has a better special.
Yeah, but he also has to double in order for that to happen.
All right.
Which means you're probably healing less.